Hello everyone, this is the Fat Philosopher here, and today I'm finally doing a review of my new custom Sahana Whochill in Lime Green Burst. As you know, I did an unboxing of this just recently, and I was really blown away about it. Now I've had it for about 2 weeks. The honeymoon is over, as you would say, and let's see, what are my impressions of this guitar that I recently got. Now of course, this is something I ordered myself, and it's a custom made, so obviously I'm going to be trying to like it. But let's see if I can give some insights what I have about this guitar and why you might want to get one or not get one. Okay, so first of all, about Sahana Guitars, they're a company from Nepal that they say they are a boutique guitar company, say like a Sur or a Nags or something like that. But unlike a Sur or Nags, you won't have to spend $4,000 to get their guitar. Their guitars run kind of in the $1,500 to $2,000 price tag, so a little bit more of a less of a kick to the pocketbook than a Sur or a Nags would. They have 7 different varieties of guitar that you can order, and then you can of course custom as you would like. Now my own one here, as you can see, I got a custom top, figured top. This is a Himalayan ash top on a mahogany body, and it comes with a 5-piece neck and a laurel fretboard, 25.5 inch scale length, 24 fret fretboard, and everything is kind of like as I ordered it. So you have your own personal taste, probably ordered a different guitar than mine. But anyways, let me tell you about this guitar. How would I describe it? I'd say 2 words. Okay, smooth and sturdy. That's what I'm going to say. Now this, besides having a totally beautiful, unique figure thing, the whole guitar has been it's glossed over and sanded to perfection. The paint, as you can see, it's almost perfectly on there. No goops of finish, no paint bleeds at all, and everything's just so smooth all the way around. The belly cut, there is no sharp edges on this at all. Unlike, say, like my Warlock, which is all sharp edges. You know, you need a tetanus shot that are playing this guitar. But no, the sharpest place is the lower horn right here, and it's not any sharp at all. Very smooth, very nice, and looks like a work of art to play. It's a string through, hard. It's got a hip shot, hardtail. You could probably get a trem system if you wanted. I kind of a little bit regret not getting a trem system myself, but maybe next time. And I anyways got no toggle switches at all, a push-pull volume knob that splits this humbucker. Their humbuckers are not some OCM, they're humbuckers that they themselves wind and actually sell separately. I believe last time I counted, I think they have like 9 different humbuckers that they sell, depending on what kind of music you like. Not only humbuckers, but single coils as well. So basically they're a boutique guitar and pickup company. So playing this guitar, the neck is a Slim C, really smooth. It's a satin finish on the neck, gloss on the body, and of course my Dean and stuff are all D's, so it's a little bit of a different neck profile, but it was really easy to get used to. It took like a couple of days and I was totally used to the neck. I never had a laurel fretboard before, but it's, you know, besides the different type of look, it doesn't look like, you know, rosewood at all, but it's really nice and great to the touch there. The inlays are, I didn't get any custom inlays, just the regular inlays, but they're all glow in the dark. And actually this body, in parts of it, actually is kind of glow in the dark. Kind of part of what I like about it, it's under the bridge there. It's got kind of like a snake or Godzilla head there, and those teeth on there, if you turn off the lights. The selling point of a Sahana guitar here is that they're trying to promote the fact that they use, you know, local Himalayan woods from Nepal, so it's kind of that unique stuff. So they're kind of a unique appeal, like own a guitar from the Himalayas. And also that they can make a boutique guitar, a high-level guitar for much lower price point than other companies can. And I think they pulled it off. Like this guitar is very sturdy. Seems like even though it's light, it's 3.5 kilos. That's like 7.7 pounds. So even though it's a light guitar, it doesn't seem cheap at all. Hardware, I got some hardware upgrades. I got a hip shot bridge, which I love. It's really easy to adjust, and it's like not in the way at all. You hardly know it's there. And it's got ratio locking tuners. Of course, seems to keep okay tune. I haven't changed the strings. I'm going to be doing it pretty soon, so see how well those tuners work after I change the strings. You got good access on the upper frets here, no problem there. They're stainless steel frets, which is my first time to have stainless steel frets, and they seem to, bend very smoothly, nice and shiny. No problems there. One of my favorite parts is got a bone nut, and this nut is really kind of small. You hardly notice it's there. It's really fitted really well into the neck there. Unlike my D&V, it's got kind of a really big chunky nut, and it kind of gets in the way when you actually are playing on the top part of the fretboard here. So that's one thing I really prefer about this guitar to my V there. Here's a close-up on the neck. See Sahana Whochill. Got staggered dot inlays that glow in the dark. 12th fret's got this is an owl flying in behind the moon there. All their guitars are named after birds. It's kind of like a PRS kind of thing. Personally, I kind of wished, being from Nepal and all, they've like the Yeti or the Snow Tiger or something like that. Sounds kind of more metal to me, but they wanted the birds, so they got the birds. I guess they figured guitarists really like birds. The headstock is on a smaller size. It's not a really big headstock. It's not small either, but it's something that won't get in the way. And it matches, of course, matches to the body. It says SG, which of course stands for Sahana Guitars. Of course, SG, what else would it stand for, right? When it comes to guitars, SG can only mean Sahana Guitars, right? You can get other custom builds. When custom inlays, you could get those. You can get your name on the headstock. On the truss rod, you get your name on the truss rod cover if you want it. I personally didn't want to get it too up there. They're all a little bit extra up charges for those, but no big deal there. So I'm really pleased with this guitar. It seems to play great, and it only took me a couple of days to get used to it, and I'm just playing away on here. My own personal, I ordered my pickup goes to Baja. It's supposed to be good for metal. They also have a Beast and Venom, which are also supposed to be hard rock metal type of pickups. And almost got a Beast, but I never get the recommended Baja for this guitar, and that's what I got there. It's push-pull, which is nice. And I'll throw it right now in some sound clips, both a clean channel and a dirty channel with push and pull, and can hear me give a little brief sound check of this guitar, starting now. Okay, when you order a guitar, it took mine about 6 months to get here. It takes a little bit longer than usual, but I think a lot of it might be done due to COVID, and also a lot of it might be due to they got a big publicity boost when Rob Chapman featured one of their guitar, actually almost like exact this one, on his channel, and I think they just got a huge amount of orders. So like I said, they're all boutique, pretty all custom made right now. Maybe someday they might, you know, have production line, but I think right now they're just really neck deep with orders right now. So they're focusing on the custom right now. On the back, as you can see, this also looks very beautiful. Got a, you know, nice little nick carve. Access to the upper frets is fine. It's not as good as like my Dean V, but you know, nothing as good as the Dean V. And saying that nothing as light as my Dean V either, but it's much better than a lot of other guitars out there. So you wouldn't have any trouble playing on the upper frets when you need to. Okay, now for a cavity check here. The guitar's cavity heck has this nice wood on it. I'm not sure what kind it is. It was held in by 3 black screws like this. It's gonna be fine. Let's see what it looks like inside now. The electronics are pretty simple in here. Like I said, it's got one push-pull pot. That's all it's got to hook up to. And it's got nice shielding on it there. Looks like it's done a good job. Very clean cavity there. Okay, let's talk about what else you get with the guitar. Of course, you get the Allen tuning keys. You also get the a gig bag like this. Is a fairly nice gig bag. Not hard, but I think for going back and forth to where you're going, it's fine. Has backpack straps, and actually I like the side handles, quite nice here. Inside the backpack, you got a picture of your guitar, which is kind of cool. And certificate of authenticity on there's this one. So mine, of course, says it's mountain hash, top body's mahogany, finish is gloss. It's a Whochill lefty, lime green burst color, neck is mahogany, laurel, and slim C has a velvet satin finish. Radius, mine says 12. It's actually 12 to 16 radius I got on mine here. Even though it just says 12 on that. Hopefully they send me another one to correct that error. And like I said, the fretboard is Himalaya Laurel, which I think is quite unusual, but it feels, you know, great. Now, if I was to criticize this guitar, there's not much to say about it. I'm going to say but 3 things here. Okay. First of all, they sent it in a big wooden box with lots of nails in it. And I guess that's safe. It got here in one piece, no problem. But I don't know maybe what your country is, but for my country, where I'm in Japan, it's easy to get rid of cardboard boxes, but a wooden box full of nails is something hard to dispose of where I'm from. You know, I have to really think about what to do, and actually it's kind of, the problem's not quite solved yet. It's sitting at my workplace there in a storehouse there, waiting for somebody to come along and step on it. I don't know. But if I was them, I'd do a double box in cardboard a little bit better. I don't know if maybe it'd be as safe as that big wooden box they sent it in, but it would definitely be easier on my end to, you know, to get rid of it. You know, unless I'm going to use it for maybe a planter or something like that. I don't know what the heck I'm going to use it for. But it looks cool, but once the coolness wears off, you kind of wish it was gone. Other things, this is almost a lefty guitar, and 2 things about being a lefty. First of all, even though the guitar is lefty, the headstock is the same as their righties. And of course this is a 3 on the side headstock, so it's not much of a big of a deal, and they're all kind of lined up straight through the nut there. But this upper swirl goes the other way, which means when I'm playing it, the swirl points down like a Fender kind of thing, instead of, let's say, Rob Chapman's guitar where it points up like this. So it's a little bit of preference. Would you like it pointing down or pointing up? Personally, I kind of would prefer it pointing up. Thought it looks a little bit cooler, but it's a little personal preference. Maybe in the future, if they could make a lefty body, they might make a lefty headstock as well to go with it, I think. Right? Other things about this guitar. The one last criticism on this guitar would be, of course, the knob here. The pot is a lefty pot, so like it rolls up and down. But the thing is, it's got one of these numbered knobs on it. You know, with the numbers on it. And the thing with numbered knobs, as far as I can see, no manufacturer makes a left-handed version of the numbers. You know, when it's all down, it should say 0, and you roll it up, it should say 10 for foot volume. But for me, when it's all down, and I look at my point of view here, my eyesight, it says 7. I roll it up, and it says 9. So it's basically useless, right? Maybe for the lefties, just put a black knob on it, or like my V's got silver knobs, right? So I like to say I'm very pleased and satisfied with my purchase here. This is definitely a guitar that looks like a workhorse that could, you know, even take a beating, made sturdy, but yet at the same time it's incredibly bloody beautiful, don't you think? I mean, you can't, like a top like this, you know, that's a $3,000, $4,000 guitar easy. Okay. Would I buy from them again? I think I would. Like I said, it's much cheaper than, say, buying a Nags or a Sur. Then again, you know, it's not the cheapest guitar. It's not like a $600 guitar or anything like that. You know, they do have a bit of a price there. How much it cost me? Well, remember this video is 2020, and that's going to vary. I'm not really too comfortable saying the price, because if I say it now, you know, 10 years later on, somebody's going to watch this video. It's not like that at all. So, and without giving you an exact price, I think their guitars, you can find them, I think, starting maybe at about like $1,300, $1,500, and then going up to maybe a little bit under $2,000. Not many of their guitars, some of the headless might go a little bit over $2,000, but most of their guitars are kind of in that range, from $1,300 to $2,000 area. It depends on the model you order, and depends on how many add-ons you get. So this one, a Whochill, I got a couple add-ons here. Like at the one pickup, I've got this nice top and this hip shot and ratio locking tuners. So this one cost me just a little bit under $2,000. Okay, didn't cross 2,000, but it's, you know, more than 1,500 kind of thing like that, eh? So and that's the guitar I got, and I'm very pleased with my purchase. I'd like to thank once again the people at Sahana Guitars in Nepal for getting this out to me. You did a great job, and I'm very honored that you got this guitar to me there. Okay, and if you're interested, please check them out. And if you have any questions for me about my experience with them so far, please feel free to leave a message in the comments or contact me on Instagram whenever you want. And please like and subscribe, and see you guys later on. Anyways, salut.